So Japan has a culture of ancestor worship which dates back to ancient times, in fact. And the reason for this is actually quite, I don't know, scary in a way. So you may have heard of Obon, the Japanese festival of the dead. But do you know why they have cucumber horses and eggplant cows? It's actually quite an important story, especially for Japanese people. Well, actually not just Japanese people, even for everyone that's alive. So Obon is actually celebrated in two different times. So some people actually celebrate it in July, which is according to the lunar calendar. But where my wife's family and the people here celebrate it is in August, specifically August 13th to August 16th, especially here in the area I live of Shonai in Yamagata Prefecture. So we have Mount Gasan, the tallest of the three Dewa Sanzan mountains. And Mount Gasan is believed to be where the souls of the deceased go after we pass away. And so what happens in this area between August 13th and August 16th is that there are these giant bonfires lit from not only on the summit of Mount Gasan, but also making their way down the mountain. And these fires are called mukaebi. Mukaebi. So mukae is from mukairu, which means to welcome, because it's believed that the souls of the ancestors that normally reside at the summit of Mount Gasan, they go back down to their family homes. And so from August 13th to August 16th, we can enjoy the presence of the ancestors. So only 3 days a year. And then on the 16th of August, the fires are lit again, or maybe they're lit the whole time. I'm not entirely sure. The fires are lit again, and this time they are called okuribi. Okuribi. So from the word okuru, which means to send. You're sending them back to their home in the mountains. And you may be wondering, what do cucumber horses and eggplant cows have to do with it? Well, the cucumber horses and eggplant cows, they actually represent the souls of the ancestors. And so when the ancestors come down from the mountains, you want them to come down as fast as possible. And that's what the cucumber horses represent, because horses, as you're aware, are pretty agile creatures. So they can make it down to the ancestral homes. They can make it down to the family homes really fast. But on the opposite end of the spectrum, we have cows, which are sluggish and slow. And that's what the eggplant cows represent. So you kind of don't want them to hurry back to their home in the mountains. So you want them to go on something which is a bit slow, like a cow, for example. And the reason why ancestral worship is so important in Japan is because when our ancestral souls make it to the summit of Mount Gasan, it's believed that they turn into kami. And the kami, or the ancestral souls that are prayed to, they are believed to bring good fortune. Whereas the souls of the ancestors that are not prayed to, they are the kami that bring bad fortune. So they are the ones that bring calamity and disaster. And so we have to do whatever we can to appease these kami so that we can live harmonious lives here on earth. What about the victims of natural disasters where whole families are wiped out? Because that means that there is no one there to pray for the people, the ancestral souls. And that's one of the roles of us Yamabushi. That's one of the roles that we Yamabushi perform. We pray for the ancestral souls of those who cannot be prayed for. For example, the victims of 3/11, the earthquake and tsunami in 2011. So ancestral worship is something that we simply cannot forget. Although I think it's a little bit hard to forget about the ancestral worship when the souls of the ancestors are represented by cucumber horses and eggplant cows. Wouldn't you agree? If you like this video, you might be interested in how Japanese people can be both Shinto and Buddhists at the same time. Or maybe you want to see how someone like myself, a simple Kiwi, can become a Yamabushi. Either way, if you want to be the first to get stories like this, I hope you'll sign up for my newsletter, the Kiwi Yamabushi newsletter. Ka kite anō, and I'll see you next time.